This one from Field Yates, ESPN. He only did a two-round mock draft. He has the Browns taking a running back, Trey Benson. First running back off the board is what he has the Browns taking. Would have a chance for a massive role from Jump Street in Cleveland as Chubb's availability unclear for the start of the season. Jerome Ford was solid, not spectacular, filling in. Benson, excellent speed, 4.39. Forced missed tackles waiting to happen. Shows very good pass game traits as well. The other thing that we know from Jordan Schultz is, or Aaron Wilson actually, Jordan Schultz also reported it though, that Trey Benson has taken one of the top 30 visits with the Browns. So he's also visited with the Cowboys, the Bills, Panthers, and the Browns. Pick 54 might be a stretch, although the one thing that kind of comes to mind, I think they're looking at pick 54 as a guy they think can be a starter for them at some point. I guess the more I think about it, if they view Trey Benson as the best running back in this draft, or a running back that can be a 4 or 5 year starter, then I could see them taking Trey Benson at 54.
I think 54 is a little rich for their blood for Trey Benson. I mean, like the last guy they spent a second round pick on was Nick Chubb. Look at the prospect that he was coming out of Georgia versus who Trey Benson is. No disrespect to him. But yeah, I do think there's a chance that they take a Trey Benson if he's available. Again, this is like if they trade back to like 65 and maybe they pick up a pick at 98 as well as the pick that they have at 85, then I see Trey Benson becoming something that they might do there with their first pick in this draft. And also, you got to remember with the new kickoff rules, we don't know how that's going to change how these teams roster players. It could dramatically shift things to where you keep 4 or 5 running backs because they might be useful as not only running backs, but special teams players as far as like tackling and pulling and blocking for maybe your returners. So it's going to be interesting to see how some of these smaller changes, right? The hip drop rule and the new kickoff changes the roster mathematics for the Cleveland Browns, because I think, we're kind of relying on what the Browns used to do, but I think that might change with how the rules have changed.